let us proceed our discussion for the question part B, which is still involving the indices concept. Over here you have 15 p to the power of 4 times with q squared divided with 5 pq to the power of 7 and then in a bracket to the power of 3. Okay, let us start to solve this question together. Okay, for the first step, what we're going to do is we're going to raise power of 3 throughout the numerator and denominator. Okay, so from here you will be getting 15 to the power of 3, okay, and then times with p. Okay, the index 4 you have to times with 3 since you are raised to the power, guys. Okay, the power you raising up. So from here 4 times with 3, here you have is 12. Okay, q, okay, the index is 2, so 2 you have to times with 3. So from here you get q to the power of 6. Okay, so let me underline. Okay, so this is for the numerator. As for the denominator, okay, it will be 5 cube, okay, and then times with p cube, okay, and then q, okay, the 7 you times with 3, so from here you get is 21. Okay, so this is for the first step. Okay, so far so good. So from here let us continue our discussion. Okay, so from here if you notice in the denominator over here you have the 5, okay, and in the numerator you have the base 15 over here. Okay, so this 15 we can further break down into 5 times with 3, guys. Okay, so from here just follow with my working, guys. So from here this 15 we can further break down into 5 times with 3, okay, and then to the power of 3, guys. So from here p to the power of 12, okay, and then q remain the same to the power of 6, okay, and then you divide with 5 to the power of 3, okay, and then times with p to the power of 3 and then times with q to the power of 21. Okay, so from here this 3 the raised of the power, so you're going to apply within the bracket over here. So from here it will be 5 to the power of 3, okay, and then times, okay, for the times we're going to apply the dot symbol over here. So 5 cube dot 3 cube, okay, and then times with p12 times with q to the power of 6. Okay, so let me underline the fraction. Okay, so from here for the denominator it will be 5 cube and then times with p to the power of 3, okay, and then times with q to the power of 21. Okay, there is a reason why I set in this form, guys. Okay, because later on the 5 and 5 we can cancel them out. Okay, here you have 5 cube and the denominator over here also you have 5 cube, so later on it will be easier for us to cancel out. But if you wish to continue normally also can, because some point you have to do the simplification at the end through the division method, guys. Okay, but if you do like this also can. Okay, so from here 5 cube and 5 cube, so you can just simplify them. Okay, so from here you only left with 3 cube times with p12 times with q to the power of 6 for the numerator. As for the denominator you only left with p cube times with q to the power of 21. Okay, so from here equals to, so let me rewrite this. Okay, 3 cube in this case will be 27, okay, and then times with p to the power of 12 and then q to the power of 6, okay, and then divide with p cube then times with q to the power of 21. Okay, so now what we can do is, since it's involving a division, okay, so the index we can minus them. Okay, so from here 27, okay, the base still remains the same. Okay, let us start with the index p. So p to the power of 12 minus with 3, since it's involving a division, so you need to minus the index. So we're done with p. Let us start with the q now. So q from here 6 you minus with 21, so the index 6 you minus with index 21 since it's involving the division over here. Okay, so from here you solve this. So from here you get 27 times with p to the power of 9, okay, and then q to the power of 6 minus 21 you get is negative 15. Okay, so we are very close to our final answer over here. So from here Okay, you can leave your answer in this way, but what I'll recommend is you convert back into the fraction form. Okay, so from here it will be 27 p to the power of 9, okay, and then divide with q to the power of 15. Okay, so this is your final answer. Subscribe and follow for more upcoming video content. Thank you everyone and have a wonderful day ahead.